coming to you with all things Tars. This is the Rollins Report. Oh, man, okay, I wasn't expecting that today. I'll admit, I might still be getting a grasp on my sea legs, but a pair of Rollins Tars have already mastered theirs. The last 2 weeks have been nothing short of spectacular for sophomore Pato Font. After setting what could be a new world record in men's tricks at the John Meyer Memorial, Font put up a similar performance versus Florida Southern. Pending a review from the International Waterski and Wakeboard Federation, Font's last 2 performances would become official records in the under-21 division. Across the pond, Tars Waterski head coach Mark Bedsole was just as impressive. As part of the 2022 IWWF Over 35 World Championship in France, Bedsole competed in the 55 and up men's tricks. He placed second overall with the highest score in prelims. Congrats to both Font and Bedsole on their spectacular performances. Rollins returns to the water on October 1st for the SAC Regional. Despite a hard-fought weekend, the volleyball team fell just short versus Barrie and Palm Beach Atlantic in both matches. The team now gets set for a long road stretch before returning to the Warden Arena on October 18th versus St. Leo.
All was quiet on Lake Virginia as the sailing team headed to Tampa to compete in the USF Trophy. The weather caused a tough week of practice for the Tars, but on competition day, the forecast was ready for a day of sailing. The Tars placed 4th overall after a lineup consisting entirely of freshmen who put in a solid day of racing. The field consisted of 18 boats from 9 schools, all chasing a slot in the SAISA Conference Championship, which Rollins will be hosting at the end of October. After a week off from their last game, the women's soccer team took over K-Hall Sandspur Field. The Tars kicked off on Saturday against a familiar foe and a conference rival in Eckerd College. Initially, it was the Tritons who seemed to be in control of the game, having scored first and moving the ball a little too easily against one of the top defenses in the conference. However, after halftime, the Tars came out in the second half extremely aggressive and physical. It was the 5th-year graduate out of Ormond Beach, Florida, Megan Mosley, who leveled the score in the 60th minute. Then 14 minutes later, Mosley dished a perfect assist to sophomore Jessie Wade, who not only netted the game-winning goal, but also the first of her young career. After the game, Jessie shared what it felt like to play a key role on the team's victory.
I guess during, I was just like trying to remember everything, probably keep your composure and just do what you're taught, and then after ecstatic for my team, glad that I could contribute to the win and ecstatic's really just the only word that comes to mind. So excited.
The Tars have won back-to-back games at home and now sit at a 5-1-2 record while 2-0 for their conference. They will also travel to St. Petersburg to play St. Leo University on September 21st at 7 p.m.
The women's tennis team held an exhibition match on Saturday. They competed as individuals in the singles and doubles against Eastern Florida. Rollins' overall score was 6-1, sweeping all 3 double matches and only dropping 1 singles match. We spoke with head coach Beverly Buckley about her team's performance and what to expect come spring.
That we're here and we're ready to challenge the rest of the conference teams. I'm looking forward to a great season. The girls are charged up, and I think it's going to be wonderful. We have a new player that played here at #1 doubles and won with the senior, and it's exciting.
The official season doesn't begin until February 3rd against Florida National University. The women, however, will be back on the court next weekend in Alabama. The men's soccer team suffered their first loss of the season on Saturday. They fell to 3-0-3 Eckerd College in what was a physical match. Eckerd had 7 shots on goal. Max Obermeyer, the Sunshine State Conference Defensive Player of the Week, saved 5 of 6 that were on target. This marks the first game without a goal for the Tars this season. Rollins returns home for the first time in 3 weeks. Kickoff is scheduled for 6 p.m.
The men's golf season officially got underway this week in Brooksville at the Griffin Invitational. Axel Einarson ended the event as the top finisher for Rollins, helping the Tars to a top 10 finish overall. Rollins will take the course again in 2 weeks at the J. Jennison Memorial in St. Augustine. Congrats to all our TARS athletes on another exciting week of action. Now, I need to go dry off, so for Janier Cooper, Nico Arseniegas, I'm Tyler Lane. We'll see you guys next week.